Hello everyone, I'm Vishal Salim. I hope everyone is doing well and staying healthy. I know this is a very tough time for everyone, so we should cooperate to government guidelines for a better tomorrow. So I wish to tell everyone that to keep social distancing and the safe practices. So before going to my topic, I will introduce my friends, like my group members, Tony, Abraham, and Jitto Varghese, and myself, Vishal. So my topic for today's presentation is advancement in additive manufacturing. So we have conducted several surveys about our research topic, additive manufacturing, to obtain maximum information. So yeah, let's begin our topic, which is additive manufacturing. So the reason for choosing additive manufacturing as a topic, it is one of the main manufacturing methods to produce different products with superior quality as comparing to the conventional manufacturing methods. So it is very necessary to compare it with the traditional manufacturing methods. This is the reason why we choose additive manufacturing as a topic. So in this presentation, we will discuss about the comparison between both the additive manufacturing and the traditional manufacturing methods. Then we will talk about the cost, quality, and different mechanical aspects of the additive manufacturing as well as our traditional methods. So, and also we will share the survey results we have obtained. So additive manufacturing, which is one of the main manufacturing techniques, many new modern companies are using this method. So it is very helpful to build materials with a different complicated shapes and intricate shapes uh, with better superior quality. So what is basically additive manufacturing? Additive manufacturing is the one of the method by by adding material to the by adding material layer by layer onto the same spot to obtain the desired shape of the final product. So we will use also the heat and pressure for completing this process. So there are basically several types of additive manufacturing, which is one is binder jetting, then material jetting, then what power bed fusion, and so many techniques are there. The reason why the manufacturing industry is mainly used is to build the intricate shapes and complicated shapes. The the mechanical properties of additive manufacturing products are very superior when compared to the traditional manufacturing methods. So it is very good manufacturing methods. Good manufacturing methods, though it has some disadvantages, but the overall advantages outweigh the disadvantages of the traditional methods. So my friend Tony will continue with this topic. Thanks everyone.
Thank you, Vishal. My name is Tony Abraham. So I'm going to continue with our presentation. So my assigned task is to do the comparison between additive method of manufacturing and the traditional method of manufacturing products. So I choose three criteria for my comparison, like the cost effectiveness, quality, and strength. Now I'm going to discuss with the cost effectiveness between the traditionally produced product as well as the additive manufacturing products. In the case of traditional manufacturing, we use multiple machines are used to produce the manufacturing products. In traditional method of manufacturing, we use injection molding, forming, joining, as well as machining for producing a product. This will increase the cost of manufacturing. But when it comes to the additive method of manufacturing, we use only a single machine is used to produce the products, parts. So we can conclude that the in the case of cost effectiveness, the additive manufacturing always the traditional method of manufacturing. So now we can go take the quality as the criteria. By using additive method of manufacturing, we can make complex geometry parts with high accuracy and precision using additive method of manufacturing. But the thing is, when we when we consider the case of defects, the chance of defect occurred in additive manufacturing is higher as compared to the traditional method of manufacturing. The cause of this is the layer-by-layer structure of additive manufacturing product. Thus, in this scenario only, the advantage of traditional method is more compared to the additional method of manufacturing. Now I am going to discuss with my last criteria is the strength. Strength is less in traditional method of manufacturing because we can't able to overcome the defect occurred in traditional method of manufacturing. But when it comes to the additive method of manufacturing, I already said that the products are with layer by layer structure of manufacturing with high grain structure. So it increases the strength of the product. So overall, we can say that there are lots of advantages advantages are there in additive method of manufacturing products as compared to the traditional method of manufacturing techniques. Some of the now I am going to tell some of the advantage of 3D printing or additive manufacturing over the traditional method of manufacturing, such as the additive manufacturing is more adaptable method and no need for more complexity, and we can produce the part in limited time, and we can do the parts production within a reduced cost. So we can conclude that additive manufacturing products are very advantageous than the traditional method of manufacturing. So now from here onwards, my friend Jitto will present about the comparison chart as well as a survey result. Thank you.
Thank you, Tony. I am Jitto Varghese and I will be explaining the comparison chart, survey result and the conclusion. And the information we have here is based on the data available on 3D Hub website by Dr. Vatios. And in comparison chart, the second column is representing the 3D materials and the third column representing die cast alloy, which is made from a traditional manufacturing process. And the table is classified into three. First one is strength, then hardness and fatty strength. And in terms of strength, from the chart we can see that 3D alloy, which is an alloy made of additive manufacturing technique, has better strength. That means traditional manufacturing doesn't have that much strength compared to additive manufacturing, and in the case of strength, additive manufacturing has better properties. And in terms of hardness too, additive manufacturing provide better properties than the die cast alloy, which is also made from traditional manufacturing process. But in case of fatty strength is a term that is used to describe the ability of material to withstand loads for longer time. And in case of fatty strength, additive manufacturing has lower fatty strength compared to the traditional die cast alloy. So from this chart we can understand that in terms of strength and hardness, additive manufacturing techniques provide better properties. But if fatty strength is major priority, then traditional manufacturing provide better materials. When it comes to survey results, we can see that there is two charts. The first chart explains the cost of additive manufacturing, and the second chart explains the significance of additive manufacturing in industry. So the first bar chart, we can see about 70% of participants believe that additive manufacturing is costly, and about 40% of participants refuse to give any options, and remaining believes that it is not costly compared to traditional manufacturing. At the same time, if we look into the pie chart, we can see that about 67% of participants believes additive manufacturing is very important to industry because of the properties that we discussed earlier. And still, about 24% of participants refuse to give any answers, and remaining believes it is not that difficult. It is not that significant to industry. And in short, if we combine the data from our research and the survey result, we can conclude that in case of strength and hardness, additive manufacturing provide better properties, better parts and better components compared to traditional manufacturing. But if quality is the main criteria, then it is better to approach traditional manufacturing. And in case of cost, um, even though the survey results say that additive manufacturing is costly, but from our research, we conclude that additive manufacturing is cheaper when compared to traditional manufacturing. Thank you for listening and stay safe.